All right, everybody, what is up? Thank you for coming to the stream. We have for you today, gonna show you what I got, because I went completely consoleless, and I thought it would be kind of fun to discuss. Jakey, thank you for stopping by, dude. Pantera, massive W, absolutely. Mouth for War is a fantastic album. Absolutely love Pantera. Yeah, so let me pull up here what I ended up getting. I think it'd be fun to take a peek. It was in the thumbnail. Basically, I got this little beauty, and this guy is 4070, NVIDIA 4070, 12 gigabyte RAM as far as the what it takes for the GPU. And then let me see here if I can find you the spec breakdown. I'm pretty stoked about this guy. Where does Walmart have it? Yeah, I think this is exactly what I got, actually. So this is a Skytech Shiva 2 4070 with a Ryzen 5700X. Awesome thing about this guy, so I'm moving my PC setup into my living room, and what's cool about this guy is I'm gonna hook this bad boy up to the TV, and yeah, we are going to be able to start streaming games, I think, in a better, I don't want to say better frame rate, but, well, actually, yes, in a better frame rate, but we will be able to start playing stuff a lot higher grade from the PC. So, feeling really confident about that, feeling really stoked. Yeah, very, very cool. It's little out there as far as the look, but I'm feeling pretty good about it overall. Plus, having a 4070, I didn't even pay this price. I was like, what was like 600 less than that. So, really, really stoked as far as that goes. But yeah, I thought I would pop on tonight. We'd maybe check out some Phil, talk a little bit about PC gaming, as far as stuff that we'd like to do on the channel. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Jacob, hello, sir. Appreciate you coming by, man. Just showing off here the new PC that I got. So I, as of today, I am officially consoleless. I am going to be doing PC gaming only from here on out. So Steam Deck, PC gaming, the works. That is the mood we're going with. Taco Bell brought back the nuggets. No way. Let's take a peek. I figure why not. That is so strange to me. And what's even stranger, honestly, is the sauce. Because if you look at the sauce, man, it looks just like a McDonald's sauce. It's just weird. Oh, gosh, that's so strange. Well, I can tell you right now who's going to be picking that up. That's going to be our boy Philium. Let's take a look. Let's see what DSP's been up to. I haven't really checked in a minute, honestly. And I should say in a minute, I mean on here. I did see he tried playing Disco Elysium, which was very funny because him playing Disco Elysium went about as well as you could expect it went. There's a new Gundam series. Oh shoot, really? What's it called? Okay, here we go. I think I see it. Is it Giternal? Oh, no, it's GQUX. Okay. Ooh, and it's on Amazon Prime. How is it, Jacob? I was curious. I'm curious about how that would be. Not Anime Prime. Amazon Prime does a pretty decent job with their stuff Oh, it is good. What would you compare it to quality wise? I like the shot there. Original series. Okay. I can work with that. I like the original series quite a bit. Okay, I kind of like the description there. I'm going to have to watch that, dude. Thank you for telling me. That's really, really cool. Gundam is a big... I'm a big fan of that, as you may well know. So I appreciate that, dude. Oh, yeah, actually, speaking of Gundam, I noticed that Super Robot Wars Y released. Did you ever play that? Because I've never played it, but I thought it looked kind of neat. Because it was kind of like a strategy... What was it? Kind of like a strategy mech game. Is that it for Super Robot Wars Y? Yeah, I thought it looked interesting. Because I didn't play Super Robot Wars, but from what I saw of the series, it looks like something I might enjoy. Especially, too, because it covers all 30 is good. Yeah, because it covers like all the major mech franchises, doesn't it? I think it even covers like Code Geass and what is it? Super Robot like Grenadier. I'm pretty sure Evangelion has a thing in it. It covers everything. Okay, nice. Yeah, see, it's really cool that they even have something like that. They nailed the art style. I love that. Oh, the animation is so much fun. No offense to the game, but I can tell they're not really going for the hypest trailer of all time. What do we got though? Skip through. And Macross. Oh yeah, that's right. I did see Macross was returning. I need to watch that because I've never. That is a blind spot. I had a friend tell me about it and how cool it was, and I never got a chance to actually get around to watching it. Yeah, this looks very cool. I love the art style that they nailed with each one. Looks like we got some Gundam Wing representation. Ooh, oh, that's cool. No English dub? Interesting. Is Macross one where you want the English dub or no? Because I know, I'm sure it's probably like beloved for its nostalgia, but I can't imagine that it would be all that great. Oh, I love my main guy here with the wings. I have that Gunpla, and I'm very, very much in love with that design. Oh, the franchise never had an English dub. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I love what we got going on here, though. This looks very cool. The only thing, though, I'm confused about is I'd kind of like to see the moment-to-moment gameplay, because I'm assuming this is probably not moment-to-moment. Oh, hey, Jet Jaguar. That's fun. It's like Fire Emblem. Okay. See, I really like Fire Emblem. I'm assuming, though, it doesn't have any of, like, the same RPG elements, though, that Fire Emblem would have. Would be my guess. And by RPG elements, I guess I mean the social aspects of it. Here we go. That looks cool. It's chibi art. I can appreciate that. Honestly, this chibi art doesn't really bother me so much. Chibi art sometimes bothers me, but it all depends on how it's portrayed, and honestly, this one doesn't really bother me all that much. It's like a good middle ground, I feel like. Because they're still, like, showing a lot of the power of the robots without actually, like, I don't know, downgrading any of them, so I appreciate that. No, that's really neat. I like that. Oh man, I'm gonna have to give this a look. This looks cool. I did also get Doom Dark Ages and Dune Awakening pre-ordered as well. So those are set to go when they release. In fact, I think... Oh, I don't have it on here. I was going to say, I was trying to think of Dune Awakening with its trailer that dropped the other day. Doom looks fun. Yeah, Doom looks fantastic. I assume we're not averse to Doom Dark Ages spoilers here, specifically from the fact that it's Doom. But I'd like to show the trailer that released because it looks...
The Makers felt a weapon as powerful as the Slayer should be guided.
They lied to us. And now he has a leash.
This stuff.
He's not
wait,
one of us.
Oh, did they show Doom at WrestleMania? That's neat.
Is divided.
I'm assuming they wrestled what I like though is... Oh wow, that's cool. I love that it has that big of a reach.
They fear him, and so your dominion over him is not absolute.
I have to admit, I'm really surprised with as much story as they're putting in this. Which I know that Eternal had stories, but like... I don't know, man. This is like some new levels.
He's after something. That much power in Hell's hands. None of us would survive.
But it is cool though because it makes you feel like you're actually like, playing through what Doom Slayer like, got a prison.
Launch the Slayer.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
Really? Let's see, Doom was 1993. Okay, yeah. Well, I will not take away pretty cool. Okay, it's not that bad. Here I was thinking you're like an old man. You're like, oh, what are we talking about, man? Doom is so good, though. It really is one of the best.
I can never rule as king.
As I've been playing the OG ones, I've been really enjoying going back and playing through them again. Like, it's just so timeless. I have the controller coming in Thursday, I feel like. So I have the controller coming in Thursday, and then I've got one.
Stronger than maybe.
You're about to see my favorite part of the trailer. Not that part. Oh, here we go, dude. Look at... Dude. My God. What a sight. This is the shit that gets me so hyped. Doom is literally combining one of my favorite things of all time with it being Lovecraft, and I could not be more excited. Oh yeah, that's right. Saturday is Free Comic Book Day. I want to say Diablo has a free... Oh shoot, what was it? I want to say it's Diablo has a free comic book coming out that day. That it's either Diablo or Doom. I can't remember which one. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, okay. This looks right. Yeah, so Diablo has one. Dude, a cybernetic Cthulhu is maybe the most hype thing I've ever seen. I'm so excited. I didn't actually see this one, the Cosmic Realm update.
Reporting to you live from the offices here at id Software. Well, actually, it's a recording, but that's okay. We're here today to talk about Doom: The Dark Ages, releasing May 15th on PlayStation 5. that's right around the corner. I can't believe it.
Other one.
I think this is the best Doom game we've ever made. We gave this everything we've had. We left no feature unpolished. We've got 22 levels of incredible FPS single-player combat.
I'm so
Tons
happy
of gameplay innovations like the shield saw, flail, crazy guns, with huge worlds to explore, and an awesome roller coaster ride of an action story to carry you through to the finish. This will be an epic odyssey through a savage world full of powerful villains, crazy locations, and awesomely brutal weapons.
And
but if you've been following
4070
along,
that I'm gonna be
you've heard all
rocking
this
now, I'm
before.
gonna be able to
You know
play
Doom
this.
the Dark Ages is a premium single-player campaign
be able to play
featuring
it
three
in,
core
like,
pillars of
probably
engagement:
1440.
combat, story, and exploration.
blame
I'm
you,
guessing
dude.
you tuned in because you want to hear something new, something about the game no one else has heard about. Well, I've got a good one for you.
He's got a fun smile. I do appreciate that.
We have, as I said, fantastic worlds to explore throughout the story. One of them is totally unique for a Doom game, a space we've never been to, but a
So is
world
this like
I've
an
wanted
endless
to
mode?
incorporate into the Doom universe for a while.
This does look
The
very
Cosmic
Lovecraftian,
Realm.
which I love.
You will bear witness to the cyclopean architecture of this Lovecraftian dimension as you
Yeah.
explore its darkest secrets and battle
Oh,
its
that's
most
so
insane
good.
enemies. An
Dude,
unholy union between
adding
hell and the
Lovecraft to
cosmic
Doom
realm has been
could not
formed.
make me happier.
Why,
Like,
you ask? Well, you're going to need to watch the story to find out. No spoilers here today. But this partnership has given birth to some new type of adversaries for the Slayer to fight. Enemies like the Cosmic Baron. Twin-bladed brute, he attacks with relentless pressure, and at range releases a flurry of psionic attacks that
Normally,
can block
I'd
your
be
projectiles
pissed
and rip through
knowing
your
that
precious
there's,
health.
you
But
know,
fear
they're
not,
changing
because
enemies
embedded
up.
in his attacks
But
are
the fact that
parry
it's
windows that a
Lovecraftian
skilled
demons-
Doomslayer should be able
Oh
to
my God,
exploit
dude.
should he or she be brave enough to stand and fight. All the strongest foes in Dark Ages require this kind of aggression. You weave your way through the maze of projectiles, just like in classic Doom, to then go toe-to-toe with the biggest demons we've ever
it looks
created.
so good, dude. I am so hyped about
And
this.
after you've dispatched with the Cosmic Baron, be careful, because rising above the dark horizon,
like a
you'll find the
Lovecraftian
powerful
cacodemon.
Cacodemon, a hybrid between the two dimensions and newly designed for this
Yeah.
game. This floating mass of telepathic terror will stun
It's a
players with his
telepathic
advanced shield
cacodemon, dude.
attacks
That's so
and
cool.
cripple you with his tentacle strikes
love that.
should you allow him to get close. But you can counter these enemies' assaults with a new weapon, born from the mollusk swamps of the Carthul marshes, an ancient tool from dimensions
This is
beyond our own,
ancient BFG.
the Reaver Shot,
Oh no, this
a
is
brutal ballistic iron mace of death. Fire it quickly to unleash a light attack to a single foe.
I hate how
Hold down
how
the trigger to
cool
charge
this
the
shit
Chaos
is, dude.
Sphere and
It's
unleash
so-
brutal long-range melee strikes,
By the way,
turning your
I
enemies'
love-
insides into demonic pulp.
I'm assuming
This
that
weapon is
is
unlike
a-
anything we've ever had in an id
Psych
game.
demon?
It brings the fantastic melee
either
combat
way.
featured in Doom the Dark
Dude,
Ages to a
I
whole
wish they would
new,
do a Quake
brutal
like
level
this.
of bone-breaking destruction. The sound, the design, the
No offense,
visuals,
but
this
I'd be
weapon
okay
is
with
amazing.
it if they just kind of like, I don't know, switched to Quake.
There are
after
so many
this.
more secrets to reveal
I
and
love
legends
Doom.
to
Doom
forge
is
here
my
in this
favorite
new
franchise,
world
but
we've
I'd be
crafted
totally
for
okay
you.
if they wanted to,
I
like,
think you'll find
take
your
a break
time
and
here
do
to be
Quake.
full of intrigue
Quake
and
looks awesome.
bloody, bone-crunching mayhem.
I mean,
and
what they
it
could
will
do with
all
Quake
look
would be
amazing on your PlayStation 5, featuring cutting-edge, ludicrous mode graphics powered by the all-new id Tech 8. The innovations in this latest version of id
Not
Tech
for me,
allows
baby.
us to
We're
have
doing
more
this on
content
PC.
visible on screen than ever before. Bigger spaces with long
Oh yeah, okay. So interestingly enough, the new physics engine that they're using actually does have interactable environments. which
reviews,
is so
more
cool.
enemies to fight, more destruction, better feedback, a better gaming experience. We have fully dynamic lighting powered through ray tracing, which has allowed us to iterate faster
so
during
neat,
development, empowering our team to make better art faster. id Tech 8 is a purpose-built engine
Tech
made
8's really
specifically
impressive.
for Doom the Dark
What I
Ages,
watched from,
with
like, Jimmy
performance
Liz and a
that's
few
buttery
other
smooth at
creators.
60 frames
It
per
has a
second.
very
This game will
neat-looking
play as good as it
environment.
looks.
And there's so much more, to be honest, that we still have yet to share, but we just wanted to give the Sony fans something special as we head into launch.
I mean, to be fair, dude.
We cannot wait to share this experience with you. It is the biggest and most complete epic game we have ever made it in. It plays fantastic on the PlayStation 5 and, of course, the PlayStation 5 Pro. There will be so many things to see, abilities to unlock, and demons to crush in Doom: The Dark Ages when it releases.
Does he ride Cthulhu, dude? Oh, it's so dude, it's so cool. All right, so let's switch gears real quick because I wanna take a look at Dune Awakening, because this is the other game that we are going to be streaming. So you know I'm gonna do a playthrough of Doom Dark Ages, but I'm gonna also do one of Dune Awakening. I feel like tomorrow is the PlayStation Showcase, and they're showing 20 minutes of Borderlands 4. That'll be interesting. I am so lackluster on Borderlands 4 personally. I'm kind of okay if they just would, like, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm done with it, but like I don't know how I feel about it, if I'm being honest. Very 50-50. Tex Moves, what's up? We are just going over some of the newer games that we are going to be checking out here on the channel. Appreciate you coming by, man. We were just watching a bunch of amazing footage for Doom Dark Ages, which comes out in 2 weeks. And I have a new PC that we will be playing it on, so it's going to be very, very cool. Expedition 33 is cool from what I heard. I heard it was really, really great. It looks fantastic from what I've seen. To be fair, I'm not really in the mood for a JRPG at the moment, but when I am, that's going to be the next one that I consider. Onimusha is so good, dude. I love Onimusha. One I played through, I think I played through exclusively on Steam Deck, and it held up great. I had no problems with it. Yeah, it's Xmas. This is the new PC that we're going to be rocking here. 4070 running with a 5700X for the CPU, Ryzen 7, and then, yeah, I really, by the way, I'm trying not to brag, I'm just really stoked about having something this beefy. I'm using a 3060 right now, so it'll be a nice upgrade. This is what we have to look forward to, though.
So then,
as one of the other games.
You're not quite dead.
Great plots are afoot in the Imperium. And the currents of intrigue run deeply. You will go to Arrakis as our agent.
Very, very nice.
You have one task. Find the Fremen.
I'm very much looking forward to this alongside Doom Dark Ages, which I don't really like play MMOs a ton, but this one I really feel like it's going to be a good MMO.
Of a terrible crash. Who are you?
I feel like it's going to be very enjoyable.
The spice
overall
must flow. I am the man who ensures that
it'll be very interesting
to do so.
Now that I'm going to be using PC on my couch. So very, very good.
I dreamed of you.
I agree, dude. I'm also extremely excited for Doom Messiah. I've been reading the book for the first time and absolutely adoring it.
I am terrified.
I'm very much a Dune fan. After having watched the movies, started reading the books. I'm actually watching Dune Prophecy. Oh, my bad, man.
We've all lost our
My bad. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. It is, yeah, no, after having watched the movies, I'm reading the books now, and then I'm also watching Dune Prophecies and reading the books, so I'm very much on board with Dune. Which, by the way, I absolutely swear did not mean to get excited about two things, Dune and Doom, back to back. Just kind of a coincidence, but it's a very funny coincidence. I am really impressed, though. This just looks really, really solid. And it should run great on the 4070, because my 3060 was benchmarking this with about 100 frames a second, and I think it was like on high. So I can only imagine what the 4070 is going to grab me. Does this have more gameplay? I want to see some more gameplay. Which, I know I have seen gameplay, but I just thought it would be fun to share it together, take a peek at it. Yeah, it is really funny, isn't it? It was really funny because, like, when I was telling somebody that I was reading Dune and I was excited for Doom, they're like, what? They're like, you're talking about the same thing, right? And I was like, no, I'm talking two separate things. Very, very different things. I really, though, like what they've done with the survival elements because it feels natural in this from the looks of it, which is good because, frankly, I'm 50-50 on survival games. Some of them hit for me and some of them don't. Most of them don't. But this one I really feel like is going to be good. And I really feel like I'm going to be just fine with it. Like, a good example of one that hit for me was The Forest. Really enjoyed The Forest. Yeah, the sandworms are going to be awesome. Like, I love the mechanic of losing all of your items and your backpack and stuff. You have to go retrieve it, like, kind of like a Souls game. But it's like from an actual specific enemy. Like, that's great. I love that. The world overall too just looks really great. The Alaskan bullworms. I love that. I don't know how the modding scene is going to be for it, but that'd be very funny if somebody was able to turn the sandworms into that. I'm really excited. I'm sure the ornithopters are going to be a late game thing, but it's very cool that that's even going to be an option. Okay, let's get to see if we can see something a bit more combat focused. Because I do have to say the combat actually kind of shocks me. I already made my character.
Hello everybody, this is a quick look at Dune Awakening's PvP, melee, and ranged combat. You're watching a good chunk of our best fights, cut down from over an hour of beta gameplay. This is not the final game. There is some lag, but
I'm also grateful too that it is going to be
and fun. Featured in this will be
belts. Oh yeah, that's true. They do.
Trooper and Benny Gesserit with 3 of my guildmates.
I decided to go Swordmaster for my character. I'm gonna go primarily that.
Work on a lot of this for the final version. Let's get to it. I want to see if you can take it down before it takes you down.
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Right,
and I think I also did. I'm not a high class. I'm like a low, like a more of a peasant-esque.
Shooting it seems to be the.
Let's try it one more time with you knowing that shooting it is the way to take it down. But what's interesting though is
Okay, let's go here. What I am curious about is how viable, like, so if I pick Swordmaster, am I just going to be proficient in swords and will I not really be able to utilize guns? But I'm not 100% sure how it's going to work.
Not as good as mine, but it's pretty good.
You know what's funny, though? It almost, and I'm not going to say completely, but it almost looks a tad like Destiny. And specifically, I don't want to do Dune dirty like that, so let me explain. Specifically, I think like the running around shooting combat thing looks a little Destiny, like especially when you're flying. I don't think obviously I don't think it's going to be Destiny. I think it's going to be very much more survival based. But yeah, that's kind of the impression I'm getting watching him like fly around and shoot at the other players. But that's not necessarily a bad thing because Destiny has a very good combat system. It just kind of sucks for everything else. Personally, anyway, I'm not a huge fan of, which is sucks because I put 100+ hours into Destiny and I really like the gameplay. But bad. Man, I just don't care about. I just don't care about anything else Destiny has going on. Yeah, this does look very good though. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm curious though if he has more sword gameplay. Yeah.
Yeah, the dagger is a lot faster than the sword. I really think the sword is a detriment in combat.
Yeah, I like the fact that the dagger seems to be kind of the go-to for melee. That's kind of neat. And the way the still suits react as well look really, really good. Oh, here we go. This gives us a little bit more of a...
Sculpt your appearance, choose your background.
So I already made my character.
Crash.
I'm not going to show what he looks like until the day
you
of.
Are abandoned.
It's going to be a fun surprise. I promise, by the way, I did not just make Paul traits.
Hunted by sandworms.
The sandworms look so good, though.
Sun.
Oh yeah, the heat exhaustion with the shadows makes really is a really cool gameplay mechanic. I love that you have to stick to the shadows to like not get overheated.
The most dangerous planet in the universe.
So like immediately you're gonna want to craft a still suit.
Meet hundreds of other players in the vast online world. Befriend
also, look at the
or betray those.
I love the little land strider here.
Alliance. In this case, a spit dart rifle and a still suit for your help taking down territorial deserters. Working with others will always increase your chance.
I just love the look of this
alive.
thing. Like the vehicles in this look great.
The deserter base. Climb to a vantage.
Weirdly enough, this kind of looks like
for violence.
Dune meets Starfield a little.
Your choice of weapons and abilities determines your
because
strategy.
Like, a lot of the stuff you're doing in this game, Starfield kind of has going on. Maybe except for the like dialogue choices. But from combat, like
and then
it's kind of what Starfield wishes it was.
Deploy the Hunter Seeker and kill from the shadows.
Oh, you get to use a Hunter Seeker. That's neat.
Can from the fall.
I didn't know they. I didn't know they had that in.
Nothing of value is wasted.
That's really cool. I didn't know you could use the Hunter Seeker.
And gather with your group to build bases and unlock more advanced equipment, like the blood purifier. Refine the blood you collected.
I love also the idea that you're going to have to like extract blood from other like enemies.
Craft improved equipment using fabricators. Replicate your bases in new locations.
I am curious how the controller support is going to be day one.
And then sell blueprints of your architectural wonders.
My guess would be it's probably not going to be great day one.
Lead your group to become a
especially because it's releasing on
Arrakis,
PC first.
A nameless prisoner can rise, construct an ornithopter, and take to the air. The world is yours to claim.
Oh, that's so weird, dude. I'm really curious to see how the interactive elements are going to be, like the dialogue and story quest options.
Discover landmarks.
Because it seems to me like Arrakis could change a lot politically, and if that's what they base a lot of their events on, that is that's perfect. That's so cool.
Arrakis is a vast planet. You can explore unique locations, uncover valuable resources, and search for secrets amongst the shifting dunes.
Like, could you imagine too, like, you get like enemy factions and stuff in there, like if somebody pits you against, I don't know, there's just so much potential here.
Harco Village throngs with people, spice traders, guild bankers, smugglers, house envoys, and of course, other players.
Oh, that's neat.
Here, you will pledge allegiance to one of the great houses of Dune, the Harkonnen. But remember, to play politics, you need power. And on Arrakis, spice is power. In the deep desert, beyond the shield wall, hundreds of players
this is
scour
exactly
the
what I was curious about.
Hunting for spice. Every spice blow has the potential to become a heated battle, with multiple guilds vying for the precious melange.
Okay, I didn't realize you were actually going to get to fight against people harvesting spice.
Those who understand desert power can awaken Arrakis itself.
Oh, that's so neat. I didn't know you were going to get to actually fight over spice. That... Okay, that's pretty sick. I'm really stoked about that. I didn't know that was going to be like a thing. I didn't know you'd get like large-scale battles like that. But I guess it makes sense, though, depending on how things roll out. Oh, dude, that's going to be so good. I'm so stoked for that. What else do we have for stuff coming out? Oh, duh. We were gonna go to Phil. My bad. I got really excited about the games there for a little bit. Let's take a peek what Philly boy's up to. So he had that awful. Okay, this is very funny. This might be one of my favorite clips of Phil in a while. So let's take a peek at what we got going on here.
All right, anything else? You guys are pretty quiet tonight. Like I said, every time I play this game, I feel like we have a really quiet audience. It's small. It's way
For
different
reference,
than the normal
he's playing
vibe on the
Disco
stream.
Elysium.
People don't really talk that much about the game.
Interesting. It's cool looking at that board. You guys are super quiet today.
Normally would play. I'm not sure how to fix that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Oh man, can we talk about his hairline for a minute? What is going on here, dude? Yeah, I heard it was a really good game. You're gonna, if you enjoy the game at all, watching him play it here is going to be a little painful because of how bad he is at it. But like for real though, man, what's going on here with this hairline? Like, it's funny to me how much he needs a haircut, but like he would look so much better if they would just like even it out, because like it really is not even. Right here, man. Just downed a bunch of coffee. If this shit don't make me more awake, I'm gonna call that shit a conspiracy. Hell yeah, Netherless, what's up? Appreciate you coming by. Please say he's never played Metaphor or Persona. I cannot tell a lie. So here's the deal. He didn't play Metaphor. He played the demo for Metaphor. He played it for 12 hours, roughly. But yeah, he's got full playthroughs of Persona, and they're just as bad as you can imagine. They are awful. Netherless, thank you for stopping by, dude. Hell yeah with the coffee. I personally am drinking coconut water, so I'm scrub. Nowhere near as good as you. But much love, brother. Thank you for coming by.
Know how to make.
Also, Rice, you should like totally solve my puzzle. What do you got? I'm curious. What do you got? Or is it what you just put in? Is that the puzzle? And I'm missing it. By the way, I was showing off. Look at announcements in Samsara. Okay. By the way, this is Netherless. This is my new PC. I am officially completely consoleless. I no longer have any consoles of any kind. I'm going strictly PC focused from here on out. Okay, let's see here. You see, you got announcements. Oh, shoot. Say hi to Koopa. He's trying the puzzle. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me take a look. Also, let me go back over here. Yeah, no, I'm super stoked for this new PC. It's a 4070 is what it's got in it. And I have oh, I love this guy's profile pic. I have never I've never had anything that powerful, so I'm very stoked. So is it just his live stream here?
Since student loan payments are going to be going through, and that makes it equally worse. So.
Oh, it's before the stream. Okay, I'm assuming right about here, maybe?
Not experiencing any weird frame drops. Hey, Dasher. Sorry about that. I screwed up and I forgot to set the or schedule the time. That was my fault.
I'll only do Koopa's stream if you want to cheat.
Did not think that it was going to.
Oh, my bad. Let me jump in real quick. Announcements. Let me just jump here.
Let's see. Switch over to Gladia. You have been anticipating, but some new shit went down, and I am not in a good mood today. So,
Rice, you goobers, the two images above
one thing
the
that's going
stream.
on this.
Oh, whoop-thies. My bad. Oh, shit, dude. Okay. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, yeah, my bad, dude. I am not fully with it, dude. My bad. All right. So we got a little skillet. Some ARG stuff. Yeah, dude. For real. What do we got? Okay. It is an ARG. Ooh, hey. Okay, very cool. Let's see if we can figure this out. This might be fun. Let's see. Okay, so we got W. I'm pretty sure that's all W, so that's www dot, I think. So www dot. Pretty good start. So I think that's a Y. Is that a YO? No, I had the wrong symbol. Sorry, I'm fascinated by this now, so I'm like really wanting to do this first. Oh wait, no, I was right. It was an O. Yeah, okay, so YO. YO. R2R. R2R. I think it's YouTube. So YouTube, YOUTUBE. Yeah, that looks like YouTube. Okay, so we got www.youtube. I'm assuming that's .com. Yeah, .com should be okay. So it's .com slash W. What's the Y here? A. So WA. OUT. So WAT. WATC. The YouTube part of the puzzle is obvious. The rest is random numbers and letters. I hope you like Morse code, by the way. I see. Okay. So, real quick, let's see if we can do this here. So, www.youtube.com/. So, I know it's WAT. So WAT, and that was C. WATC. Oh, I bet it's watch. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, here we go. So watch. Yep. So what's this little number here? The little. Kind of looks like a little F. What do we got here? Okay, question mark. I think. So watch question mark. Then I need the M. Watch question mark. Sorry, I'm very fascinated by this. So I'm like, we're gonna do this here. I don't think that is right. Okay, so watch question mark. I bet you it's probably V equals. Let's see. So W-A-T-C-H question mark. Equals, yeah, equals, and then, okay, watch equals, or is this V watch, right? V equals. So V, I think that's what that was. Because it's got the little M dome. It looks like a little diamond with two little guys hanging off. Yeah. Little diamond with the two guys hanging off. Then the equals. And then after the equals, we gotta figure out what's after that. It goes up. Okay, so G. So we got a G. Then we got a down arrow. Down arrow is an S. So GS. GS. What's this little round guy? GSZ. GSZ. That is a V. Did I get the wrong thing in there? Was that not a V? No, I think that was a V. V, what's this guy? Little Z hanging out. Oh, sorry. Just so you know, if you come across an unavailable video, that means you did the link wrong. Okay, that's good to know. So, 7. Okay. So, got a 7. 7 underscore. Okay, 7 underscore. So we got another arrow there. The arrow is, what did I say that was? S? Whoops. S, and then I gotta figure out the rest here. Okay. So S. A little weird looking thing here. I think that's an F. That's an F. So F. What is that? F. F7, right? This is a W-A-T-C-H-V. That's V. What was that again? I just need a refresher here. That was like over here. Is it G? Yeah, it was G. Okay. So put another G in. My bad. I would be a lot faster at this, but I'm not. I think that's a J. A J. And I think that's an M. Let's try that. J and M. Okay. Here we go. Come across unavailable video. Okay, so I did not do the right link. So I must have messed up around the question mark and the V, I think. WATCH question mark and then that guy. Because question mark is this guy. And then there's the little diamond and the tent thing. I'm assuming it's not case specific, right? Or is it case specific? Do you only have one monitor? Yeah. Yeah, I do. I'm a scrub, man. I only got one monitor. Let's see. I don't think there was an I in there. That sounds painful. LOL. Yeah, it kind of is. Legitimately, kind of is. Where is... Okay, so the one that was coming out was like spreading upwards a little bit. Kind of like that, but not quite. Oh, right. That's the equals. Okay. Okay, so it should be V equals, and then that, whoops, V equals, what's that sign again? V equals little crescent. Is it G? Yeah. V equals G, right? And then it should be from there S. And I think I did ask, right? It's not case sensitive, is it? Or is it case sensitive? SFGJN. Yeah, it's still not a rock in there. Okay. Slash WATCH. Oh, this is tough. I'm dying here. What do we got? 7V. That was an S, I think. You're gonna watch rice slowly become fried rice in the matter of this. Okay. I feel like I've got all the right letters, though. Down should be S. That little guy should be a Z. Right, because it's SZV7. SCV7. No. That should be a GSVZ7 underscore S. If you know how to put two windows on one screen, that'd probably help you. That way you don't have to go back. Yeah, that is true, honestly. Yeah, that's a good call out. Thank you for that. Copy image. Let me just save the image. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this probably was starting to look kind of painful, huh? Okay. I'm not worried about the YouTube part. TCH. Because this should be... Because that's 7. That's V. Oops. Okay. W-A-T-C-H. And then H should be question mark. So question mark. And then that should be V there, right? Because that is V. So after V, it was that guy, which was equals, and then I think it was G, question mark, okay. Question mark V equals. Question mark V equals. Then GSZ. GSZ V7. Is that G supposed to be capitalized? Maybe. That looks really not right, but so S, that's a lowercase f. G, that might be a uppercase. J. And then M, right? I think that's right. Nope. Okay. This is painful. I am so sorry. I'm really trying here. Maybe that's not an N. There are different symbols for capitalized and uncapitalized letters, so be careful. Okay. That's kind of what I was wondering about. Okay. So we know that's all WW lowercase. And I don't think YouTube matters. I think that's all lowercase. Now the question is watch. That's all lowercase. And okay. So watch, then we got the question mark. But before the question mark, what was that one again? Question mark was an H? Yeah. Okay. Watch question mark. And it's a lowercase v. Then it's the equals. Lowercase v, then the equals. And that must be a lowercase g. So lowercase g. The S is definitely lowercase. The Z is lowercase. That V is uppercase. Then 7 underscore uppercase S lowercase f. Whoops. Shoot. Hold on. Okay. S, F, G, that G needs to be lowercase. G, and then JN. Which I think that is correct. J and then M. We could maybe retry the M, but I think that should all be correct. Okay. Okay, let's give that a shot. So capital J, capital M. Okay. My eyes are indeed open. Thank you. No, that was fun. I enjoyed that. I'm sure audience that was probably like really random, but super fun, dude. I like that. It seems like that's what Melrose is doing. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, and I could tell. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't know jack about this. That's cool. His name is Voidgrave. The Voidgrave is coming. His eyes have been opened. Let him help you to see. Sweet. Do I get to add something to that? I feel like I should be able to, right? All right, that was cool, dude. I enjoyed that. That was dope. Dude, the horror side is coming in strong with that. I like that. Dude, nice job. Do we just go back? I feel so dumb asking this, but do we just go back to Phil after that? Like, I'm going to go with yes. Nevertheless, you are a goat. You rock. I appreciate you. That was fun. That was cool.
The stream more interesting when it's just a text-based game, pretty much. So, I guess we're going to start. No support is coming at all. Makes me a little worried, not going to lie. Makes me a little worried.
So the bottom line is that nothing is really...
Okay, so here we have Phil playing the... I almost said Indigo Prophecy. That's not it. It's an analog horror. There's going to be a reason the first video is like that. Oh, that's super cool. Dude, I'm rooting for you, man. That's awesome. It was really, really well produced. You did awesome on that. Like, it honestly looked better than most analog horror I've seen. And I mean that from like a production standpoint. It was very cool. I liked it. Not an analog horror. Oh, my bad. I misread that. Either way, though, the horror aspect is still pretty cool. I liked it a lot. It felt very analog horror, but I liked it regardless, dude. Very, very cool, though, that you got something like that going. That's really neat. I like that a lot. Appreciate you showing me. I'll have to keep an eye on the Discord, because now I'm just curious.
Let's go for it.
Koopigan said he'd do an analysis video on it, which is cool. Oh, that's cool. Honestly, though, it would be great for that. Like, that'd be one where I'd be interested to see a video on it.
Streaming, and all of a sudden you guys in chat started saying, what happened? The stream is like loading endlessly. And I looked, and it said no data, and all of a sudden I looked, like everything was freezing. OBS was freezing. My keyboard, my mouse was
so
freezing.
I've not played Disco
here.
Elysium,
Then
but watching Phil play this is
which is
funny.
weird. One for OBS. It might have give everyone a minute. You know what I mean? Like the video. This means that after we do this check, if we fail, we can never do it again. So maybe it's
okay. So here's the thing, right? So get this. Watch this. This shit is so funny. So he knows that something could fail. Exactly. It is a CRPG. He knows this could fail, right? He knows that. He's played Baldur's Gate at this point. This is a recent stream. He knows it could fail. So instead of saving, instead of like checking to see what he could do or what he should do, he's like, I got a point or so I'm going to put in composure. I'll just make my chances better.
Worth it to put one
into
composure?
Saving. It's a CRPG.
Right now, because we have 1 point, and just see what happens. I think we might. I think let's do it. Let's put a point into the red check.
Like he doesn't think there's a game over, which is so funny to me.
Let's do it. So this is now going to buff it to 58%. So man, we have a good chance.
No, you don't. You have just over half of a chance to do it. You don't even have a full chance. That's why I think it's funny. It was like, we got a good chance, and it's like, no, 58% is not a good chance, Phil.
A good chance of getting this, but we might not, and we also don't know what it's going to lead to.
So he acknowledges he doesn't know what it's going to lead to. He's delusional in thinking he has a good chance, but he doesn't save.
But we can try, and that's it. We don't have another one, right?
Here we go.
That's it. We can't equip anything.
Here it is. It's so fun.
Yeah, we're trying. All right. Well, guys, everyone ready?
He knows it could lead to
every time that we have one that's in my favor, I fail it. Seriously. So fingers crossed, arms crossed, legs crossed, toes crossed, everything crossed. Let's see if we can get it. Ready?
Okay.
All right, everyone, ready? We're going to try this now.
Oh, it's not going to be. Yep. Drink that juice. Come on, boy.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
They were surprisingly composed. The entire room. Given how many questions you've lobbed their way.
Here's the funniest part.
I told you, it's ridiculous. I only seem to pass checks when I'm not supposed to.
This is dialogue based, right? So it's telling you where the dialogue is going to be going.
I passed 2 low favor.
Don't get your hopes up.
All right, so So now I have other questions. That sucked ass.
What, copper?
So why don't I just arrest you, Titus?
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
Not in the arresting mood?
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer.
See, okay, right there, dude. The dialogue is telling you, it's telling you, if you do not back off, he is going to shoot you, is what my assumption there, right?
So look, you confess to murder. I'm taking you in step even closer.
Look, coppers, I know you think you're doing your job here, but there are 7 of us and 2 of you.
That's an Easter 50.
Okay, and it even gave him... Okay, that's a threat, right? They gave him one more chance to step away.
A Ziemsk-made monstrosity. It'll blow your head clean off.
It tells him the gun. It literally tells him that it is a threat. Let's grab its wrist, though.
We can still try to arrest him.
You can still try to arrest him, but...
Does he really want to mess with us?
But, dude, here's the funny thing. What is there to mess with, Phil?
I don't know. What do we do?
I don't know what to do.
This is a tough one.
No, it's not.
Screw.
You back off. He's got a gun, and he literally gives you the odds.
Wait,
The
grab
last
it.
thing you hear is a little murmur. Not a blast. Not an echo. No one screams. It's more dead cops. Sad news from the district of Martinez, as the bodies of 2 police officers are found floating in the canal. It is believed the officers were pursuing a murder investigation into well-organized neighborhood.
Look how nonchalant, dude. He doesn't even realize he ended his game.
Is that the end of the game? You're serious?
He didn't. The realization is starting to set in that he fucked up.
You're serious? I have to do the whole thing over?
Yes, because you didn't read the social cue. I love it when he plays games like this because it is so apparent how much he cannot fathom social interactions between people.
The game has a game over?
Yes.
And then I have to...
All games have a game over, dummy.
To redo all of that from the start? Are you fucking kidding me? How would I have known that that's how it would end? And why is...
Because you should have been reading the dialogue.
The autosave from an hour ago.
I've never played this game and I immediately understood what was going on, dude.
You've got to be joking me.
You've got to be fucking shitting me. This game still doesn't fucking work.
Dude, you gotta be joking me. It's been 2 fucking days.
The autosave is from an hour ago?
Yeah, dude.
The bullet is safely sealed beside his orderly handwriting. The bullet looks especially
You've
sad.
got to be kidding me.
Maybe you should have been paying
head of
better
cauliflower.
attention, huh?
The squashed bullet. This'll have to be one of those epic tasks.
This is nonsense. They're gonna try to make me do it all over again?
What? Well,
wait.
Now I'm gonna fail these.
To remember arcane firearm.
So he had to play all the way back up to this point, which is so funny.
15 hours into the game. Now they're gonna introduce a game over? Nah, instant loss where you have to replay gameplay. This never happened before in the game. You
Yeah, because you haven't made the wrong choice that ended to your death before.
never would have known that. You're 15
It's funny to me how self-preservation is not even a thought in his head.
hours into the game. Now they're gonna introduce a game over? What is wrong with them?
With them,
The bullet is
they
still
told you
safely
what was
sealed
going to
away.
happen,
You
dude.
can't remember what happened.
Oh, so now we decide
This
that the
is
save and
fucking
load
terrible.
is a good idea.
Are you? I'm actually pissed right now. Do you think I'm gonna not do this plotline that I've earned?
The bullet beside
But you haven't earned it because you died. You let them shoot you. That's so
knowing about the
obvious.
bullet?
what? Well, if we find conclusion,
that won't be anytime soon. A rifle.
I got it. I got the roll without even doing anything.
Unearned roll.
Like I understand there could be death scenarios, but why would I only be presented with one when I'm 15 hours into the game? And
you were only given that option because you didn't stand down. It's so obvious.
now, of course, I have no understanding that it can happen. So now I have to redo all of this gameplay. That's incredibly bad.
Except for the fact that it's not, dude.
All right, I think we've almost done everything the same now. So here it is. Here's the composure check, and it's a red check. See? So we already got it at 58. We can put another point. We can put points into composure now, because I have 2. Now it's 72. We do another one?
Writes itself, dude. Wait till you see this.
Now we're 83. That's the best I can do, though. I have no more points. All right. 83. What are the chances? What are the chances I do an 83% composure check and I fail it?
Exactly what the chances are. So here's the question then, dummy. Did you save? Did you save?
Well, this game is bullshit.
All you had to do was save.
Every time that I'm supposed to have the advantage to do a check, it doesn't work. Every single time, it doesn't work. But when I have disadvantage, they roll and I win. It doesn't even make sense. It's complete fucking nonsense. All right. Well, hopefully everything is working, guys. My apologies for the technical issues. I don't know what happened. It looked like it was an OBS error or memory error. Guys, I got about 20, 25 minutes left. So every single time we've played this game before, we've hit the goal. Tonight, we are now only 20 minutes away from the end of the stream.
And of course, we got the begging.
And we only have $40. It would really suck if this is the end of it because, like I said, the reason I keep playing this game, despite the fact that we don't get a lot of engagement and attendance for it, is because there is an audience that likes it and supports it.
Let's see. What do we got?
All right. So.
Oh, this. Okay, this ought to be fun. What do we got?
Hey, it's Posty, and I'm teaming up with the amazing folks at Vault Comics to bring you Big Rig, a wild new comic. The first chapter drops on Free Comic Book Day, Saturday, May 3rd, at your local comic store. Be sure to grab a copy before they're gone. Big Rig is an insane story about 3 unlikely heroes battling wicked demons in medieval times using a massive 18-wheeler truck, and it's pretty fucking awesome. And if you didn't know, Free Comic Book Day is a huge event where tons of comics are free at your local shop. And don't miss out. I love you very much.
What? Dude, that... Okay, that's kind of sick, though. Damn it, Jacob. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. That looks kind of awesome, honestly. Oh, that looks kind of sick. Oh, that looks kind of sick. I kind of want to read that, dude.
If we don't get to support tonight, I don't know if I'm going to keep it in the rotation, to be honest.
Spoiler alert, he doesn't keep it in the rotation.
We have a streak of 8 straight streams hitting our goals. This is going
to... This face right here, dude. Look at this.
We have a streak of 8 straight streams hitting our goals.
He looks like the mentally challenged David Schwimmer. Like, it's just not... Something's not clicking. It's like, you look at him and you're like, why does he look like if Ross never had all of his marbles together, you know? It's just a stupid look. Actually, I do want to snip that. That's a fun little image. I want that.
This is going to be 9. And we've had a streak of always hitting the goal playing this game.
Also, can we appreciate
if we don't hit it tonight, sadly, that means that this game is not working anymore, which sucks because I have enjoyed how unique it is.
He enjoys how unique it is,
well, being that
he's willing to drop it the
for the game. The videos don't really get any views. You know, it's kind of hinging on the fact that we hit our goals when we play it. So I'm not sure what to do if we don't get any more support right now. It's probably gonna be considered for the end of the playthrough.
And it did end up ending.
Well, it is what it is. Unless there's some kind of miraculous turnaround, I think this is going to be it for Disco Elysium. I certainly can see why people like the game as much as they do.
It's funny to me when he tries to wax poetically about why people would like it. It's like, well, yeah, dude, of course people like it. It's a cool game.
Completely unique. I've never played a game like this before that has this kind of dialogue. It's this dialogue heavy, these heavy topics, but unless you're really into it, I doubt you would like the playthrough.
Like
right?
So basically, if you are enjoying the opposite of Phil, so much fun, dude. Do we have anything else we want to check out before we head out? I'm trying to think here if I have anything else we want to take a peek at. I feel like there was something I wanted to mention, and I'm trying to think what it was. Valve's secret computer that you're not supposed to have. That's funny. I feel like there was one thing I was going to cover with you guys. I'm trying to think what it was, dude. We covered Dune. We covered Doom. We covered the computer. Yeah. Out of curiosity, are you guys interested in a unboxing? Because we can certainly make that happen, I think. If we did an unboxing. Scott the Waz's merch store. Well, now I'm just curious. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's so much fun. I love that. I love that he called it Blue Border, too. So much fun, dude. Look at that. That's awesome. Shop now. Scott the Waz desk mate. Is that a U2's? Wait, does it talk?
Objection, Your Honor. I'm mad.
That's neat. That's a good way to send it off, honestly, Jacob. Thank you for that. Really holding down the stream tonight, dude. Thank you for that. So, one interesting thing we might talk about next stream. So, one of the primary reasons I decided that it was time to go strictly to PC was because of some stuff. I don't want to completely say that this is the reason why, because it's not 100%, but it is an interesting part of why I decided not to worry about physical anymore, because of some of the practices going on with limited run games, which is very interesting because this is a very interesting watch. I'll also tag this too in the Discord, but this is a really interesting. Oh, dude, I know. I agree. I'm very interested in playing it because I never got to play. It is a remaster of the Devil's Summoner game, I believe, and I never got to play that. So yeah, I agree. I'm very stoked about that. But Limited Run, though, you're probably familiar with them for all their physical stuff. So very, very interesting story that came out about this. Now, I don't know what the validity of all of it is, but it is an interesting watch. So might be worth a watch if you are a Limited Run fan or you do physical games at all. It's a very interesting rabbit hole to go down. But as somebody who always was excited about physical releases, it kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, especially too with the rising prices of physical media too, and knowing that PC can pretty much get everything without any too much problem at all. I kind of felt like it was the right move. So, but yeah, give that video a watch. It's very interesting. If you have the time or interest to go down, I will put it in the Discord. And yeah, thank you so much for coming by, guys. I really appreciate you coming by and for watching. I'm going to call the stream here, but thank you very much. We'll be in touch. I will probably try and do some other streams this week, but it kind of depends on what I have the ability to. So, yeah, hit me up, guys. Much love. Peace out.